Hi guys, this is Miss Yosan and welcome back to my channel. Now today I thought I would go through 10 of my bias groups and tell you guys which songs were my favorites and which were ones that I disliked. But I'm only going to be sticking to title track songs because a lot of these groups have a lot of songs and I just don't feel like going through all of them and picking and choosing which one was my favorite and my disliked one from the group. So just to be easier on me, I just kept it to title track songs. Now, I know some of my opinions you may not agree with, but that's okay. Everyone has a right to their own opinions. If you have your own opinions, please comment down below about your thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first group we're going to start off with is EXO. Now my favorite title track song from EXO is Call Me Baby. You know, I really had trouble picking between Call Me Baby or Love Me Right, but Call Me Baby just, oh my goodness, that was for the kill, that was for the win. That whole song, that whole comeback was a bop. It was a slap to the face. Like every time it comes on in my car, like I'm bopping out to it. I'm like dancing along to it. It's just one of those songs like when you hear it, you have to sing along to it. Like you can't not just sing along to it or have yourself dancing to it. It's like that iconic. I miss those EXO days where they just had fun with their music because now I just don't feel like the direction they have been going in. They're not having as much fun as they did. And Call Me Baby, man, that was the bomb. That was it. That was the slapper for EXO, and I wish they did more songs like that. Now, my least favorite song from EXO gotta be Wolf, though you will hear me screaming Chogiwa in the distance if I ever hear Wolf come on the radio or anywhere else, or seeing them at concert. I will scream Chogiwa, so like there's no tomorrow, even though that song still slaps for me in a certain way. I just, again, like a majority of people just don't like the song. It's just, to me, it's a bunch of just different types of songs put into one song, and it just doesn't have like one direction. It's just like they put like different things together and say, okay, this is a song, this is what's gonna happen. But I do like the choreography from Wolf. It's probably one of the most creative choreographies from EXO, but the song, I don't really like it that much. Next group we're going to look into is BTS. Now, my favorite song from BTS has to be Dope. That was the song that actually got me into BTS and will forever be very iconic and very meaningful to me because of this song. It's just such a banger. Like every time I hear it come on, I want to like sing along to it. I want to dance along to it. And I just can't help myself. Every time it comes on, I'm just singing along and I'm just bopping away to the music. And it's kind of like that song was like BTS like trademark song like to me. And I felt like that was BTS. Like that was BTS. That's the direction like BTS should like continue to go in, but you know, they're not. But you know, that I digress from that, but Dope was it. That was BTS and I will forever love Dope. Now, my least favorite song is gotta be Boy With Love. I hate that song to pieces and I wish it never existed, and I will have a right to this opinion about, you know, saying that it is kind of westernized, and I have a right to that because it is true. If you compare that song with any other western artist song, it's gonna sound similar and it has a basic type of sound, and that's what's gonna happen. I have a right to it and it's true. I'm not saying that K-pop can't get inspiration from Western artists or Western music, because that's where K-pop originated and how they got influence from other cultures in their music, but I just don't like it. It's just not BTS. It sounds so strange from what BTS was, and I really don't like this direction. I don't know. It's just not for me. I hate this song to pieces and I wish it never existed. So getting on to the next group, which is GOT7. Now, my favorite song by GOT7 is Lullaby. Man, I love everything about Lullaby, and I don't care if anybody else says that it's complete trash. I am a sucker for Lullaby. It's one of my favorite songs by GOT7. I love everything about it. It's one of those songs that I'm dancing to, that I'm singing along to, and it's just one of those songs that I've been waiting for GOT7 to put out, because they have been putting out songs that were arcade, but weren't just like out there and really good, and I felt like that Lullaby was one of those songs that was just amazing throughout the entire thing. They were like, that song like didn't get boring. That song did not get boring one bit. Like everything was just perfect, and like each line that the members got was perfect for that song. It was just great. Like everything about it was good, and every part just fit together so well, and that's why no part of that song was boring. It just kept you hooked into that song. Now, my least favorite song by GOT7 7 is Miracle. Now, I'm not a fan of ballads, though this was a really nice song to see their vocal colors and their singing voices. It just wasn't for me. It was just boring because I'm not a fan of ballad songs, but it was cute. Off to our third group, we got TVXQ. Now, my favorite song from TVXQ is Love in the Ice. My goodness, you guys gotta listen to the songs. The vocals in the song will give you the shivers. Literally every time I hear this song, I literally get goosebumps. That's how great the song is. Like, hearing those 5 vocals together harmonizing and the different individual parts within that song and the emotions they put in that song, it's just the best. I love that song. Like, it's so emotional and it just gives me so goosebumps and shivers that, wow, you really need to listen to the songs because it gives you a whole other experience. Now, the worst song by TVXQ has gotta be Oh. Oh, I hate this song so much. It's all over the place and I never liked it. I tried to force myself to like this song, but it's really bad. It's old school K-pop, but not all old school K-pop is good. Like, this is just a prime example of it. It was just so bad. Like, I just can't get over it. The music is just so bad. Everything about it is just so bad. I hate it. I can't listen to it. It's the worst song from them. Please, I wish this could never exist by them because I love them to pieces and they're my favorite group. Alright, getting into my girl groups that I like, which is FX. We're going to start off with FX. Now, my favorite song from FX is going to be All Mine. Even though that's not like a official, I guess, title track song, it was released by the SM station, but I still love All Mine. Like, that song slaps so hard, and it just goes to show how much talent that FX have that SM is sleeping on, and they really need a comeback. Like, SM, please give my girls a comeback because their vocals are out of this world and I just love this song. I'm always dancing to it whenever it comes on in my car. Now, my least favorite song from them is gotta be their debut song, which is La Chata. Oh my goodness, this song, I really didn't like it. When I heard that was their debut song, I was so disappointed because just seeing where their music has gone from their debut has gone so much better, and I just can't believe SM thought that was a great song to release them with or let them debut with because it's so bad. Next one is a girl group as well, which is my girls Red Velvet. Now, my favorite song from Red Velvet is Peekaboo. Wow, this song, everything about this song is great. And I believe this song is like a Velvet comeback, but I feel like this one could be borderline on the Red and also Velvet as well. But oh my goodness, this song, every time it comes in my car, I just can't help myself but to dance to this song. It's so good, and I just love everything about it. It's just one of those songs that when you hear it, you just gotta dance to it. You got to sing along with it. I don't know, there's just something about it that I just love everything about it, and I just can't help myself but just love the song because it's just one of these songs that people seem to work really hard to put together, and it really didn't seem rushed at all, and it was like, yes, this is Red Velvet. Red Velvet is showing their colors through their song. Now, their worst song for me is gotta be Natural. I never really liked that song. It wasn't for me. Once when I first heard it, it was just really? Red Velvet did this? The choreography in that video was really good, but I just really don't like this song. It's so bland, and it's just nothing about that song is interesting to me. I don't know, I just don't really like To Be Natural. There's nothing like a wow factor for me for that song. I really don't like the sound of it. It's just boring to me. Alright, moving on to the 7th group right now is Big Bang. Now, my favorite song by Big Bang is Bang Bang Bang, and I know that's a very iconic song that everyone knows, but compared to their other songs, this is the song that I mostly bop out to, and I know this was actually one of their first songs that I had downloaded on my phone, though I did know their other songs, but this one for some reason just stuck to me, and I just remember this is actually one of the first songs I actually learned how to dance to, so it has a special place in my heart, and I just love this song. It's a banger. Anytime you hear it, you just want to dance and sing along to it. It gets the whole crowd riled up and pumped up and powered up to just go all out and just get hyped and everything. This is a bop. It's just great. great. But my least favorite song from Big Bang has gotta be their debut song, which is La La La. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. It's nothing amazing. It's like, okay, it's like another boy group song. It's nothing great or out there. It's just really boring, and it's old school K-pop, which it does has that really cute and nice charm to it, but it's just not for me. I don't really like it that much. Alright, getting to my 8th group, which is Cross Gene. Now, my favorite song from Cross Gene has gotta be Play With Me. Another iconic song from a group, but this is probably the only song that majority of people know, or probably don't know that is by Cross Gene, but they know of the song. But Play With Me is one of my favorite songs by Cross Gene. I love the dance. I love the song. It's such a bop. I'm always rocking out to it in the car. And everything about Play With Me is just amazing. It's such a good bop, and it's a very different sounding song. And I wish people just looked at Cross Gene more just from the song when they got popular and saw their other songs, because the other songs are also amazing, but the song is just the cherry on top. But my least favorite song from Cross Gene has gotta be Touch It. Like, it was good, but there wasn't anything amazing about it. Like, there wasn't like a wow factor. Like, when it got to the chorus, it was just kind of like boring. There was like nothing to it, and I wish there was like kind of more to it, like the more meat like factor. I wish there was something more to that song, because it just sounded like it was just like a kind of flatlined. It just sounded like the same throughout the song. It just wasn't my favorite. Getting into my 8th group, which is VIXX. Now, my favorite song from VIXX is Fantasy. Listen to me. If you want to hear how powerful VIXX's vocals are and such an interesting concept all around, please watch VIXX's Fantasy music video and listen to the song, because that song is it, sisters, okay? That is it. That song slaps so hard, like especially Ravi's part. That's like one of the best parts of that song, but that dance was amazing. It was a slapper. Everything about that song was just so intense and in your face, but it was so good and well put together. Oh my goodness, I just don't know how to explain how much love I have for the song, but it's one of my favorites, and I will forever love this song. It's probably be my favorite song from VIXX ever. Now, my least favorite song from VIXX has got to be Milky Way. It was just a plain song. It was just a normal K-pop or pop song. So nothing was pizzazz about it, because VIXX always has these interesting concepts with their songs, and this song was just so basic and bland. There was nothing like interesting to it, which I think that factor was really hindered that song, and why it wasn't interesting, and why it's just so easily forgotten that they made a song like that. So to me, Milky Way was probably one of their worst songs. Now, the last group that I would mention today is SHINee. Now, my favorite song from SHINee is Sherlock. Now, I had a hard time because SHINee has a lot of great songs. Like, I was getting stuck between Sherlock, Married to the Music, and View, but Sherlock definitely won for this. Now, that is an iconic song as it is, and it really deserves to be an iconic song, because honestly, everything about the song, the composition of that song, and the dance is just perfect, and I love each second of it. Like, it doesn't become boring one bit. It keeps you interested and reels you in with every second of it. Like, it doesn't get tiring to listen to, and honestly, this song has been on my dance list to learn this dance because I love it that much, and I believe this is one of my first SHINee songs, so it does have a special place in my heart. Now, my least favorite song from SHINee has to be Ring Ding Dong. Yes, one of their iconic, or one of their most iconic songs, but even though that song really slaps like here and there, I really don't like the tune or like the sound, and I really don't like the auto-tune either. But the dance is really good, but otherwise I really don't like the sound of the song, and I really don't like that auto-tune. Now, these were only 10 of my bias groups that I gave you guys my opinions of which were my favorite songs and which were my least favorite songs. Only the title track songs, though, because some of these groups have a ton of songs. I'm not going to go through and listen to all their songs to pick and choose which one was my favorite or least favorite. But these were just my opinions about my favorite songs and my least favorite songs from these groups. I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts? Which songs are your favorite? favorites from this groups and which songs are your least favorite from this groups, and comment down below what your thoughts are about my opinions or about these groups and their songs, and I would love to read them in the comments, and I may reply to some of you guys. Now, like always, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Miskio, and I hope to see you guys in the next video that I make. Bye!